Hi friends, Shay here. So they've caught me without my makeup again, but I got another Viz delivery. So let's go ahead and dive in. Viz is kind enough to send me volumes of manga to talk about here on my channel. And I'm so grateful to them and the team over at Viz that I work with. And it just makes my heart happy. So I don't remember 100% sure what should be in this package, so it should be a surprise for us. All right, first up, volume 12 of Queen's Quality, which I did get an early e-copy of to read, so I've already read this. Love and adore this series. This is a series that's technically a sequel series to QQ Super, in which these teenagers go into people's minds and help clear their minds of negativity and negative thought. It's a really cool concept. I highly recommend the series, but you do need to read QQ Sweeper before you start Queen's Quality, or you're going to lose a lot of the depth and nuance of the story, especially as it goes later into the series. Next, we have Fly Me to the Moon Volume 6. This series is so sweet and so cute. We have two people who kind of have this marriage of convenience as soon as our main boy, NASA, turns 18. She shows back up on his doorstep after a chance encounter when they were younger, and they get married, and this is just kind of their newlywed life. It's really cute. I really love the series. I think it's so sweet and so fun. Highly recommend. Next up is Kirby Manga Mania. I have already read this. I already had a copy. So I will be sending this on to somebody who I think will really enjoy it. But essentially, if you like Kirby from Nintendo, you're gonna adore this. It's a really fun little bunch of stories from Kirby, and yes, good times. Next up is Snow White with the Red Hair Volume 14. Sadly, I didn't get to my early e-copy of this, so I haven't read it yet, but I am so excited. This series continues to evolve in an amazing way, and we had a huge pivot in the story over the last two volumes. So I'm really excited to see what this volume has in store for us. Oh, if you're unfamiliar with the story on this one, we're following this young woman, Shirayuki. Shirayuki is from a kingdom called Tanbaroon, and the prince there basically wanted to make her his concubine because she had this beautiful red hair. So instead of going to the prince to be his concubine, she cuts off her ponytail and escapes to the neighboring kingdom of Clariness. She ends up running into a group of people. Down the road, she finds out she ran into the second prince, and they form a friendship, and now she lives at the castle as an apothecary, essentially. She's an herbalist, and it's amazing. I love this series so much. It kind of has Snow White vibes, but not really. It's just really good and really fun, so I highly recommend checking it out. Ah, an unexpected one. This is Devil's Candy Volume 1. I don't really know anything about this. I've been seeing images and it looks adorable, but, you know, I don't do spooky well, so I'm just going to read the back here. It says, at Hemlock Heart Academy, science whiz Kazu Deku shows off his skills by creating a humanoid girl named Pandora. In a world of monsters and mayhem, surviving high school is harder than getting good grades, and lessons often turn violent. Fortunately for them, Pandora's stoic nature and seemingly limitless strength, paired with Kazu's luck, knowledge, and friends, gets them out of trouble almost as often as they get mixed up in it. So it looks like this is going to be just kind of a fun adventure, science-y kind of situation. I'll definitely give it a try, and if I don't enjoy it, I'll pass it on. Next up, we have V-Stars Volume 13. I have already read this. It was amazing. And we got to know so much more about Legoshi and his family in this volume. So good. Highly recommend the series if you haven't. Essentially, this is kind of like Zootopia, but not Disney. So it gets a little darker, deals with some darker themes. It's a good time. I highly recommend it. But yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite series, and I constantly am telling people, try Beastars. My husband and I as soon as we finish our current show, we're going to be starting season 2 of the anime, so I'm very excited for that. Then we have Love Me, Love Me Not Volume 9. I have already read this. I got a digital early copy, and it's amazing. This is essentially a series where there are 4 teenagers. 2 are childhood friends, and then the other 2 are step-siblings, and it's about them figuring out what romantic love looks like to them, what they want in a partner, and figuring out high school along with all of it. This particular volume dealt a lot with being drug around by the decisions your parents make, and it was a really interesting discussion. This is definitely Saki Saka's best work. Saki Saka also did Strobe Edge and Aoharu Ride, which are both very solid shoujo series, but far and away this one is, it flows the best, it's the best written, best drawn. But I do think this is the most recent of her works that we've gotten in English, so that it shows that how much she's grown over time. But yes, Love Me Not is amazing. Please go check it out. Then I did get Mashal Volume 1, Magic and Muscles. This is one I've been like morbidly curious about. I'm going to read you the back on this one. It says, in the magic realm, magic is everything. Everyone can use it, and one's skill determines their social status. Deep in the forest, oblivious to the ways of the world, lives Mash. Thanks to his daily training, he becomes a fitness god. When Mash is discovered, he has no choice but to enroll in magic school, where he must beat the competition without revealing his secret. He can't use magic. So I think this is going to be really fun. I've heard good things, so I'm really excited to see what I think. And last but not least, it looks like I have Pokemon Sword and Shield Volume 1. The size on this is very different. It's more like a storybook rather than like a volume of manga. So there's that just for comparison. So it's shorter and wider. But Pokemon is such a fun franchise. So, you know, I just enjoy my time with it. And I think it's going to be a really fun look at the Sword and Shield world. So anyways, I'm going to give that one a try as well. So with that said, that was everything that was in this particular goodie package. Again, I am always so grateful to Viz and their team for wanting to work with me, as well as just being so generous to send me so much. I mean, I am so spoiled by them, and I am so grateful and blessed. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments down below which one of these you are excited about. And if you're not excited about any of it and you're here just because you love me, why don't you leave me a lizard emoji, because Beastars had our lizard guy on the cover. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.